Hello, my fam. I love you. I missed you. Your boy took a 3-day weekend to go to Big Bear with my kids, and it was a magical time. We had never been before, so I love that it was a first. And my kids had last seen the snow in February of 2016. So they didn't even remember it. On my The Perez Hilton family and personal YouTube channel, I posted a weekend vlog of our time up in the mountain, and it truly is one of my favorite videos I have ever done. Because the expressions on my kids, the pure joy, the pure magic, the purity of it all. You guys should watch that video if you haven't yet. I am gonna touch upon the Grammys here and now, but not talking about the performances or some of the controversies, because I did that already on my latest podcast, which is out now. We talk about every performer. We talk about the drama that happened at the Grammys, and there was a lot of drama. If you want to listen to that, it's the Perez Hilton podcast with Chris Booker, and you can hear it on iTunes or directly at perezpodcast.com. After that recording, though, this whole Jennifer Lopez controversy got even bigger, because we recorded on Sunday night immediately after the Grammy Awards, and we released the podcast Monday morning. Well, the J-Lo Motown tribute has dominated not just headlines, but also social media, with, I wouldn't say the majority, but a good number of people not happy that Jennifer Lopez was chosen to perform the Grammys tribute to Motown. Let me state something. Gordy, the founder of Motown, was cool with Jennifer Lopez performing the Motown tribute. Smokey Robinson, who wrote most of the Motown hits, was cool with Jennifer Lopez doing the tribute. So then, that says everything, doesn't it? Let's rewind and go back in time to when Madonna did a Prince tribute, and a lot of people got upset about that. If Prince was alive and he chose Madonna, you can't get upset. I mean, you can, and people probably still would, but we live in this culture where everybody gets outraged over everything. I could tell that this was going to happen. On Monday of last week, or early last week, when I found out that J-Lo was doing the Grammys tribute to Motown, I tweeted, oh, this is an interesting choice, something along those lines. But you know what? Even though I was skeptical going into it, I think she did a great job. And Smokey Robinson says that anybody who did not like it is stupid. Literally, that's what he says. Smokey Robinson said, I don't think anyone who is intelligent is upset. I think anyone who is upset is stupid. That was fake. Okay, I have to let you know, because I'm all about keeping it real. I just felt like I wanted to. My tea is empty. I already had it. I'll have some water. I can only keep it real with you guys. I can't fake things. All right. Moving on to even more drama aftermath from the Grammys. Cardi B also got a lot of hate for winning and beating Mac Miller and beating Travis Scott. There were those who thought that Mac Miller should win, and they invited Mac Miller's parents to the Grammys, and he didn't get an award. There were others that thought that Travis Scott was more deserving. I think that Cardi B deserved to win. She worked so hard on her album. It was filled with bangers. And that album became a moment in pop culture history. She became a superstar, and it was because of the music and her personality as well. But personality alone would not have made all of the songs off that album hits, okay? So because of all the hate that she got, Cardi felt compelled to delete her Instagram, which honestly is only a plus for her. All of the hate just helps her win that much more. Deleting, temporarily removing her Instagram only gets her more attention and it gets her sympathy. So all y'all haters can go away. I don't even know what to say. Can keep on hating because you're only doing Cardi a favor. Speaking of Cardi B, BET mentioned her in a tweet in relation to Nicki Minaj. The tweet that they sent out was about, oh wait, I knew I skipped a story. Okay. The tweet that they sent out was about why am I having a brain fart? I did not get a lot of sleep last night. The tweet that they sent out was about Nicki's lace front wig and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, total aside, my hair is fully healed now, but all of the transplanted hair from my hair transplant has fallen out. I'm a little self-conscious about it, if I am being honest, which I am always. But it'll start to grow in about 4 months and it'll be fully grown in about a year. It's wild how that happens. All right, I'm centered again after veering off track. I'll get back to the Nicki. I wanted to finish with the Cardi thing. Also relating to Cardi B, somebody sent her flowers pretending to be Tom Petty, and she was not aware that Tom Petty had passed away. So she thanked Tom Petty on social media. And then she deleted that. But you know what? I kind of think that's charming and so Cardi. I don't think it makes her look bad in any way. You're either loving Cardi or you're not loving Cardi at this point. She's a polarizing person. Frankly, I love her. From Cardi B to Nicki Minaj, BET sent out this tweet shading Nicki in relation to Cardi. They tweeted, quote, "Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj, after Cardi won her Grammy for Best Rapper, the first solo female to win Best Rap Album, BET sent out a tweet saying, meanwhile, Nicki Minaj is being dragged by her lace front." Oh, it's so annoying to me when the phone rings. Anyways, not like it's that loud. Well, Nicki was not happy about that. She said that as a result of that she and Young Money will no longer be a part of the BET Experience or award show. Well, after that, BET apologized profusely and said that they're looking into how that happened, that it'll never happen again, and blah, 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 blah. Nicki also claimed that producer whom got into it with Ariana Grande also intimidated her. And she had kept her mouth quiet for years, but she is speaking out or will be speaking out on her radio show. In more music-related news, Justin Bieber is currently receiving treatment for depression. And a lot of people were skeptical, saying, oh, he's in rehab for drugs. I don't believe that. I truly am taking this report at face value, and being the pop culture expert that I am and an old man, seeing Bieber's behavior over the last few years, I really believe that he has battled depression and in the past may have turned to drugs, but depression is almost as deadly or deadlier than drugs. And it makes me happy that he is receiving treatment, and I'm just sending him positive vibes. The sources that spoke to People magazine, whom I think are very reputable, wanted to note that he is happy in his marriage to Hailey Bieber, and this has nothing to do with her. Tough, man. All right, speaking of rehab, Ronnie Ortiz from Jersey Shore has checked himself into rehab for alcohol abuse. Now, in this instance, I believe he's there for more than just alcohol, because I'm not an idiot. But I'm sincerely wishing him well, too. He's a human being, a father, and, you know, for the sake of his child and his own life, I want him to get his act together, and that's a positive step in the right direction. So good on you, Ronnie. In other news, music related, back to the music front. What will it take for the music industry to mute Chris Brown? This dude was back and forth in a fight with Cardi B's husband over a stupid 21 Savage meme. And at one point, Chris Brown even posted his home address on social media, as if daring Offset to come over. The police went over and did a welfare check, and his address was later removed. But if Chris Brown's house gets robbed anytime soon, he's got himself to blame. From Chris Brown to happier news, Christian Bale has ended his 10-year feud with his mother and sister. It all stemmed from a confrontation back in 2008 where, according to the mom and sister, Christian Bale attacked them. They've since made up, according to Jenny, his mother. She says they are now in contact, which is a great thing. A lot of people couldn't get past something like that, but they did. All right, on to other news. Speaking of dysfunctional families, Thomas Markle has released a personal letter that his daughter, the Duchess, Meghan, sent him after her wedding, in which she took him to task for all of the pain that he caused her. And what does he do? He now releases that letter and causes her even more pain. On to happier news. It's like a roller coaster. Avril Lavigne has released a new song today featuring Nicki Minaj, whom we spoke about earlier. I will post a link down below so you can hear that song as well as read more and see more from everything that I spoke about today. So the links will be down below. I don't really care for the new Avril song. It sounds way too much like Gwen Stefani's Holla Back Girl, but not as good. Nowhere near as good. Maybe it's just me. You guys listen to the song and let me know in the comment section if you like it. It sounds really annoying. There, I said it. Speaking of annoying, did you guys see Will Smith's Genie during the Grammys when Disney showed a new trailer for Aladdin? I was traumatized. I was not here for that. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments section down below. On the podcast this week, we talk about Halsey. I talk about Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. I don't want to talk about things that are kind of old now or too much. We talk about Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott throwing Stormi a lavish 1-year birthday party. Good for them. We talk about Kim and Kanye's spending problem. And actually, my co-host, Booker, is skeptical that Kanye wasted $600,000 in the security deposit to that Miami Beach condo, which he bought and now isn't buying anymore. Booker says he thinks it was some kind of arrangement to get publicity for that place. I could buy that. I could buy that. I think there's something there. In other news, what else? We talk about R. Kelly selling out shows in Germany on the podcast. I think Germany's just not that familiar with what happened. We talk about Pete Davidson. We talk about Jeff Bezos and more. Go listen to it. I'm back. I'm in the swing of things and I love you. Happy early Valentine's Day. If you enjoyed this video, even though I had a brain fart, lack of sleep, and because I had tea, I didn't have my coffee yet. I usually have an afternoon coffee around this time. My bad. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, follow, subscribe if you're not yet, and share this video, please.